So it's almost football season. Football season is upon us. And as usual, it's looking like the Falcons, they ain't going to do nothing this year again. This should be a good year for them, too. They really should be able to at least try to make the playoffs. I can see them getting into the wild card. I don't know if they're going to go too far, but I mean, pretty soon the division is really going to take over because I mean you got Cam that's actually one of these years is going to lead the division. Drew Brees in his last year, so it's almost over with for the Drew Brees era and the Saints. And I mean, yeah, Jameis ain't that good. He was supposed to be the stuff, but he ain't doing much down there in Tampa Bay. So this year it's like the Falcons got their last chance again. Like every year they got their last chance. I mean, every time you turn around, it's like another last chance, another last chance. How many last chances they gonna get, right? And this team, they gotta win for the city because, I mean, that stuff they pulled off with the Patriots, they gonna have to win with Matt Ryan in order for Matt Ryan to really have his stuff, his career look like he was just more than just a fluke, especially in Atlanta. I don't think he's gonna do it though. As you know, Atlanta sports really sucks. I mean, it sucks. So I don't see nothing happening with the Falcons this year. I do believe that they will put up a fight. I hope they put up a fight. I mean, I wouldn't put no money on them winning more than 10 games. They could get to the playoffs as a wild card, and it will probably go. They might win the wild card game, but they're not gonna go far. Not this year. As far as the other teams in Atlanta, I have to say the Braves are looking good. 86 wins. They really are doing their thing. I mean, this might be the year for the Braves, but I really feel that they're going to do the good letdown. I think they can win the pennant. They're going to win the pennant. They're going to win the division. I don't see the Nationals really putting together a 60% win streak. You know what I'm saying? I don't see them winning out. It can happen. Starting on September, I don't see them winning out September, like 20-something games straight. So I kind of see that the Braves will go ahead and win the pennant. Looks like it's going to be Dodgers Yankees though, so because the Braves are going to mess it up, no doubt. That's what they do. This is Atlanta. They make sure that at the end of the season, when you really thinking and hoping that, yeah, we finally gonna win one for the city, nah, it's not gonna happen. So it's gonna be a rough ride in October. I don't see the Braves there. This is not gonna happen. Even though I don't see nobody else but the Dodgers beating them, I don't see them beating the Dodgers. It is not saying that the Dodgers is a better team. Not saying I did a lot of research to this. It's just I know how the Braves are going to do. The Braves are really going to mess this up some kind of way just because the Braves suck, you know. And I don't really have no faith in them. I heard they got a rookie out there. I mean, he doing his thing. That's what's up. And maybe for the future, 10, 15 years from now, he'll really look back on his career and be like, what, a better Chipper Jones? No, I don't see it happening. I really don't. I really wish the Braves would win. I really want to go to a parade, but that elusive parade is never going to happen. As long as I'm in Atlanta, I believe. They say move out the city. I ain't going nowhere. Be right here bothering y'all teams. But start of the football season does mean this is about to be some good fantasy football going. I know I'm jumping subjects, but I ain't got a script in. Once this is my first video, I'll laugh at it too. But yeah, this is my fantasy year this year. Hopefully I can win my league. I picked Drew Brees because I feel like he's going to have a real good comeback year. This is his first. Last year was his first year throwing for under 4,000 yards. I think he's going to do more than that. I mean, they starting to run the ball more, having a lot more balance. The boy can throw his ass off. He got a new play thing down there with Jared Cook. I think they're really going to light up the season. That's mine. As always, if you're going to pick somebody, pick Brady because they're going to protect him and you're not going to throw too many interceptions. I didn't pick Mahomes because I felt like Mahomes may have a down year simply because that first year was out of nowhere. I mean, people were texting me like, first game, like, who the hell is this dude, and where the hell he came from, and yeah, that ain't gonna happen again. Everybody gonna be gunning for him. The guy who I feel like will break out as a who, where he came from, is Baker Mayfield, and not because nobody knows who Baker Mayfield is, but because Cleveland actually gave him some weapons, and it's kind of hard to say with a straight face. Like, Cleveland went out there and got weapons for their quarterback to actually prosper and look good. That's just weird, But yeah, I think the Cleveland Browns and making Baker Mayfield will really break out. I don't know about Odell Beckham being the only one out there, but he's going to really, really help Baker Mayfield. And he already got a run game with Big Chubbs back there, so believe it or not, I mean, for fantasy football, make sure you get a Brown. I know it's crazy, right? Other than that, I really hope my team do well. I'm going to be making moves. I always make moves. I make a bunch of moves. I don't think I got nobody playing tomorrow. The Packers and the Bears. I don't know. I mean, it really don't matter first week. All I'm just trying to do is make sure I win. Projected to win. Hopefully I do. And just try to win the first week. That's my strategy. Just win the first week. And after the first week, make some moves. Waiver wire and trades. I got Cam Newton. Definitely got to get rid of Cam Newton for somebody, like a running back or something. Or even a tight end. Hell, even a defense. I really don't need them. Because I got, who I got starting? The dude in Houston. Deshaun Watson. Now, I know that everybody's like, pick running backs. This year, and going forward, I'm not going to be picking running backs. Because unless you got that one dude, they're gonna burn you. They're going to burn you. They're going to put them in a system or something. Hurt. That's what mostly happens to all the running backs. And that happened to me last year, and I got burnt. Like Fournette and Coy and just everybody. I think I had Le'Veon Bell too. I don't know. Every running back I picked last year was it was broken by fourth game. And then nobody wanted them, so I couldn't even trade them. It was terrible. I won't be doing that anymore. So I got Julio and Beckham first. And one of the best picks. I mean, it was pretty garbage because Julio, he gonna have like one game, but you can't sit him. Yeah, wound up with 1,000 yards. With like one game, he had like 400 yards. You just can't sit him. And the rest of them, he have like after the Super Bowl in your fantasy league, and it's like Falcons did it to me again. And I don't trust Baker Mayfield, but I do trust that Odell Beckham gonna get his yards. So that wasn't the best picks, but I got Breeze. And that's all I needed. Because Breeze will set me free. A lot of cats, switch the subject on you right quick. A lot of cats is mad at my man Jay-Z. I don't really like Jay-Z. Honestly, I mean, I ain't rapper. See my gray hairs. I listened to him when he first dropped. And, come on. I like Biggie better. Give me Biggie. Don't give me Biggie's lip sync, man. But I used to say a lot of times, like, Jay-Z was like out for that money. So, when the public perception on how a black celebrity should act, when it switched, he caught a lot of flack. I want you to understand, I used to argue my ass off to people like, black celebrities should do a little bit more. I was like, people like Jay-Z should do more. I mean, you made music about how the hood was all messed up. And at the same time, you don't do nothing for the hood. You ain't hiring black folks. You know what I'm saying? All you doing is lining your pockets. So cats will come back to me and be like, yeah, but, don't hate on Jay-Z. I mean, that man getting that money. You ain't got to, you want to see something happen in the hood, do it yourself. And I was like, all right. So even when we were like talking about like top rappers and shit, like, who's the top 5? We'd be like Nas and Rakim and Eminem and Biggie and Tupac, and then they were like Jay-Z. It's like, why is Jay-Z in there? He ain't nothing but like a glorified Biggie, but oh man, he be making that money. He make the money moves. I mean, literally, it's like Now, I ain't talking about his lyrics. I ain't talking about the beats that he was riding or nothing. I ain't talking about the classic joints he made. I'm talking about this dude business acumen goes into whether or not he was one of the best rappers. So when I heard about how he played the whole rap industry, I was like, I ain't mad at him. I mean, he told everybody like, "Yo, we ain't doing no NFL halftime shows," and everybody was like, "Yeah, we ain't gonna do no halftime shows." And the next year, this nigga negotiate a deal for himself. Fucking hilarious. I think that everybody who got played in that, Jermaine Dupri was all, man, he told me not to do it. I ain't do it. You go make a deal. Dude, Jay-Z about that money. You made a song called Money Ain't a Thing with Jay-Z. What you thought he was going to do? You thought he was worried about the culture? When this dude ever been worried about culture? Now, if you say he was worried about his paycheck, then you're right. That's what the dude was worried about. But don't get mad at Jay-Z for doing what you praised him for doing all his career. Leave that man alone. On that note, I'm out, pimpin'. Peace.